Hi and Assalamualaikum to all panel. I am Natasha and my thesis title is Phytochemical, Antimicrobial and Synergistic Activity of Curcuma longa leaves extract against oral pathogens. Pathogenic bacterial, fungal and microbial strains are the primary source of life-threatening infections in impoverished nations, which result in mortality and morbidity in immune-compromised individuals. According to estimates, primary and permanent dental caries affect over 44% of the world's population. The World Health Organization highlighted antibiotic resistance as a significant global hazard owing to the fact that it induces hundreds of thousands of deaths annually and is presumed to increase in severity. Now onto the objectives of the study, which are to screen the phytochemical constituents of Curcuma longa leaf extract and to evaluate the antimicrobial activity of Curcuma longa leaf extract and its interaction with commercial antibiotics against oral pathogens. The documented rise in antibiotic resistance is caused by the overuse, abuse, and misuse of antibiotics. In addition to having substantial direct toxicities and side effects, antibiotic risk predisposing patients to superinfections. It has historically been known that plants have therapeutic properties. These plants produce readily accessible, economical, safe, and therapeutic drugs that seldom come with detrimental effects. Following harvesting, Curcuma longa leaf are regarded as byproduct of the turmeric plant. But according to several research, turmeric leaf have pharmacological qualities that include antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, and antibacterial actions because of their capacity to scavenge free radicals. There are 5 steps into the methodology. First, sample extraction using methanol chloroform as solvent. Then I proceeded with phytochemical tests and this diffusion assay. Following this diffusion, I proceeded with determining the MIC and MBC value for each strain using 96 well plate. Last but not least, I proceeded with synergistic assay to determine the effect of combination of plant extract with commercial antibiotics. Only then I conducted statistical analysis of ANOVA 1 week. Now onto the discoveries and discussion. The percentage yield of this extract is 6.4%. According to previous research, the essential oil extracted by hydrodistillation method from Curcuma longa leaves yielded 1.45% and 1.62%, which is lower than the current yield. The solvent used in the current study are chloroform and methanol. The solvent employed in this investigation were chosen based on their polarity ranges. Polar chemicals dissolve in polar solvents, whereas non-polar substances dissolve in non-polar solvents. Methanol is a high polarity solvent capable of extracting sugar, amino acid, and glycoside from materials. There are studies shows that using chloroform as a solvent in extraction process have substantial and better activity compared to alcohol alone. For the phytochemical screening based on the table, the present phytochemical constituents are alkaloid, saponins, and flavonoid. Alkaloids present supported by Ilham et al. 2018. Natural alkaloids have been shown in studies to interfere with the bacterial cell membrane. Saponins were present in the extract, contradicting with a study by Sima and Kao 2016, where the ethanolic extract does not contain this secondary metabolite. This may due to the different solvent used. Flavonoid present, aligned with study by Hassan et al. 2014. Flavonoids have been demonstrated to have a variety of biological action, including antioxidation, anti-inflammation, anti-cancer, and cardiovascular protection. The absence of phenol and steroid compound aligned with study by Sima and Kao in 2016. Note that these phytochemicals might contribute to antimicrobial activity of Curcuma longa leaf extract. As for the diffusion assay, the highest activity demonstrated in MRSA ATCC 33591. Bacillus subtilis have the least activity, might be attributed to their capacity to create extremely resistant resting stage known as endospores. The zone of inhibitions are directly proportional with the concentration of the extract against all used bacteria except for Bacillus subtilis. Based on the MBC and MIC result, antimicrobial substances can be categorized as bacteriostatic when the MBC-MIC ratio is larger than 4 and bactericidal when it is less than 4. Discovered that Curcuma longa leaf extract is bactericidal against all used bacteria. Bacteriostatic inhibits bacteria from growing where it keeps them in stationary phase of development, while bactericidal kills the bacteria. As for the synergistic assay, Curcuma longa leaf had the strongest synergism with ceftriaxone against MRSA ATCC 43300 followed by Bacillus subtilis. Combining antibiotics with herbal compound shows promise as a potential solution to combat antibiotic resistance and enhance the effectiveness of antimicrobial treatments. In current study, Curcuma longa leaf extract acts synergistically with most antibiotics against most microbes tested. This ability of plant-active substances reflect in modification or blocking of resistance mechanism so that bacterium become sensitive to antibiotic or antibiotic acts when in lower concentration. Extract act antagonistically with novobicin when active against most bacteria tested except for Staphylococcus aureus, but vice versa with chloramphenicol. Some compounds found in extract act antagonistically with antibiotic use, where they might compete for the same molecular target, reducing the overall efficacy of the compound in combination. The current investigation demonstrated the potential of Curcuma longa leaf extract as antimicrobial agent against oral pathogens. The MIC and MBC values demonstrated that the extract was bactericidal against all of the microorganisms tested. Curcuma longa leaf had the strongest synergism with ceftriaxone against MRSA ATCC 4300 followed by Bacillus subtilis. The found synergism between herbal extract and antibiotics would aid to enhance periodontal infection treatment techniques. In a study by Wahme, Curcuma longa mouthwash has been proven to be just as effective as the most commonly used chlorhexidine mouthwash. The incorporation of Curcuma longa leaf extract into mouthwash might have aligned discoveries as Wahme's study, though further study is needed. That is all from me. Thank you very much.